Hello, and welcome back to JBC English Learning Academy. Today is day 4 of my 5-day shadowing challenge. Each day takes less than 30 minutes, and if you follow this story-based challenge, you will really notice an improvement in your English. If this is your first day joining the challenge, make sure to start from day 1 so you can understand the whole story from the beginning. You can find the full playlist for all 5 days in the description. Today's lesson is a little different. We're going to have a conversation together. I will ask you a question, and then you will see a model answer on the screen. Read the answer out loud. After that, we will practice vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. You will take part in conversations at 3 levels, B1, B2, and C1. And don't forget, your free Day 4 Consolidation Course is now unlocked. In this course, you can listen to full conversations between native speakers. In today's lesson inside the Consolidation Course, you will hear the questions and answers for each level. You can shadow the whole conversation and learn how natural English really sounds in everyday life. You'll also get extra practice and explanations that don't fit into this video. If you haven't joined yet, remember, it's completely free. Click the link in the description box or scan the QR code on the screen. You will get instant access to the Consolidation Course. And as a bonus, when you join, you'll automatically be added to my Black Friday waiting list, where you'll get the best discounts and bonuses of the whole year. This is the perfect time to improve your English. Now, let's start with the B1 level. Listen to my question first, and then read the answer out loud. So, where are you visiting from? I bet it feels a bit quiet here compared to your place, doesn't it? My first question was, where are you visiting from? Did you notice how I said it quickly? I contracted where are to where. The word are becomes very small, almost like This is very common in fast, natural speech. In the answer, we heard the phrase, a proper holiday. In this context, proper is an informal word that means real or good quality. For example, a proper breakfast means a full breakfast, not just a cup of coffee. My next question started with, I bet, which is an informal way to say, I'm sure that. The sentence also ended with a question tag, isn't it? We use question tags to invite the listener to respond or agree. They are used more in spoken English than in writing. Here, the statement is positive and the question tag is negative. Many people reduce isn't it to in it, and some say ain't it. Also, notice the word straight. Here it means continuously, without stopping. So if you sleep for 9 hours straight, you sleep for 9 hours without waking up. Inside your Day 4 Consolidation Course, you will hear the full B1 conversation between 2 native speakers. Listen, shadow, and absorb how real British English sounds in casual conversation. Now here is my response and question. Read the answer out loud. Wow, I haven't slept for that long in years. Are you staying nearby then? In fast, natural English, the phrase, are you, is often pronounced /j/. So instead of saying, are you staying nearby, a native speaker might say /j staying nearby, / this can be difficult to hear if you are not used to fast speech, because small words like are and you are reduced. But don't worry, the important words, such as staying nearby, are usually said more clearly and with more stress. Those key words help you understand the main message of the sentence. In the answer, the speaker started with MHM. We almost never write this in formal English, but in real conversations, people say it all the time. It simply means yes in a casual and friendly way. We also heard the number 20. In fast, natural speech, people often drop the second T and say 20. So 20 minutes becomes 20 minutes. This is very common in everyday British and American English. There was also some slang. Mate means friend. Had a blast means had a great time or enjoyed a lot. A blast is informal, high-level slang, but usually the meaning is easy to guess from the situation. If you are studying for B1 level, my beautiful British English B1 program teaches through real, natural conversations. You will hear 6 unscripted discussions with native British speakers. These are not textbook-style dialogues, they are real conversations, full of natural pauses, emotions, and everyday expressions. Each conversation comes with full transcripts, detailed vocabulary explanations, pronunciation notes, lesson summaries. This helps you understand everything clearly. You will also learn what real grammar sounds like in spoken English, and how people express ideas naturally. Every conversation includes visual PDF downloads, so you can follow along step by step. This is one of the best ways to stop translating in your head and start thinking in English. Students love these lessons, and I'm excited for you to experience them too. If you have been waiting for the perfect moment to join, Black Friday week is the best time. You will get amazing discounts and bonuses so you can take a big step forward in your English learning journey. Now, let's move on to the B2 level, the upper intermediate level. Listen to the question, and then read the answer out loud. How are you enjoying Scotland so far? Now let's look at some interesting features from this sentence. First, I used another informal contraction. How are became howa. There is a light w sound that links the words smoothly together. This makes the question sound more natural and relaxed. How are you enjoying is a very common spoken alternative to are you enjoying. By using how, you create an open question. This invites the listener to give a longer answer, which helps the conversation flow more naturally. We also had the sentence, I wish I had more time here. This structure uses wish plus past simple, but the meaning is about the present. It means, I'm sad that I don't have more time now. This is a very useful structure for expressing regret or desire in the present. In your Day 4 Consolidation course, you can hear the full B2 conversation with native speakers. You will hear real pronunciation, real speed, and natural expressions that you don't usually find in textbooks. Now here is the second B2 question and your answer. I always feel like that when I'm on holiday. Have you managed to try any local foods? Let's go through your reply. First, we had haggis, a traditional Scottish dish. The taste of haggis was described as rich. Rich means strong in flavor and also high in fat, which makes you feel full quickly. Haggis is usually rich in both taste and texture. Next, we used the phrase, to make a fool of yourself. This means to do something silly or embarrassing in front of others. This led into a short anecdote, a small personal story. Anecdotes are very common in conversations and help make your speaking more interesting and natural. Then we used the informal word, duh. People say, duh, when something is very obvious or silly. It is safer to use it when talking about yourself, not the other person, unless you are sure they won't feel offended. Finally, we saw a past modal of deduction. They must have thought. This structure, must have plus past participle, is used when you feel sure about something that happened in the past. For example, they must have thought I was confused. In natural speech, must have is often contracted to must have, and sometimes pronounced mista with a very soft ending. These small details are what make your English sound natural and confident. Are you excited about the B2 level? You definitely should be. My beautiful British English B2 program includes 12 real conversations with native speakers, one new conversation every week for 12 weeks. You'll hear natural British English in relaxed situations. We talk about everyday topics like social life, relationships, sports, news, work, and many other things. Every conversation comes with full transcripts, IPA pronunciation guides, clear vocabulary explanations, grammar notes, cultural details when needed. This means you will understand exactly how real pronunciation, grammar, and vocabulary work together in real conversations. And during Black Friday week, you can join this program at the best price we have ever offered. I can't give away all the details yet, but I promise you'll be very happy you joined the waiting list. Now, let's move on to our C1 level questions and answers. Listen to the question and then read the answer out loud. Having some decent weather, eh? Oh, no. Here, the weather has clearly changed since the first day of the challenge. You might have noticed that my question is missing two words. The full sentence should be, are you having some decent weather, or, we're having some decent weather. But I only said, having. Leaving out the subject, we, you, and the auxiliary verb, are, like this is called ellipsis. It's very common in spoken English, especially in short questions. I also used a very informal question tag, a. In the answer, we hear another informal tag, right. Both are used often in casual conversations. The answer also included the contraction gonna. It's pronounced gonna with two schwa sounds. We also mentioned woolly jumpers. A jumper is the British word for sweater. Woolly means made of wool, usually sheep's wool. Use the U sound, so woolly rhymes with fully. We also had the expression lo and behold. We often use it in a fun, humorous way to talk about something surprising or unexpected. Say it like this, lo, w, and behold. There is a linking between lo and becomes a weak form, un. In today's consolidation course, you'll hear the entire C1 level conversation with advanced, natural English. Shadow it, listen closely, and notice how fluent speakers really talk. There are also exercises for you to complete. Now, you're ready for the final question and answer. Listen first, then speak along. Nah, it's mad for October. So, you met many locals while you've been here? We're a pretty friendly bunch. Let's look at the language. Again, we see ellipsis in the question. The auxiliary verb have is missing, full form, have you met many locals? But in natural speech, we often leave it out when the question begins with you. The answer also shows ellipsis. The full sentence might be, I met a few locals in the pub, but we don't need to repeat information when it's already clear. Did you notice the cleft sentence? What surprised me is, this structure is used to give extra emphasis to one part of the sentence. Great job if you spotted it. We also heard the word bunch. It's an informal word meaning group of people. There was also an unusual informal use of come. Come autumn means when autumn begins or when autumn arrives. Finally, we saw the idiom, to be sick to the back teeth. This means to be extremely tired of something or fed up with it. At C1 level, conversation skills are everything. My beautiful British English C1 program gives you 12 unscripted conversations with native speakers on advanced, deep topics. Each conversation has a complete transcript with advanced vocabulary highlighted and explained with IPA pronunciation, definitions, and examples. You'll learn new expressions in every lesson, and you'll get special analyses that show why each conversation is powerful. You will see how native speakers use subtle pronunciation, advanced grammar, and natural flow in conversation. These conversations cover topics like life changes, buying property, comedy, debates, work, freelancing, and more. This is the highest level of real British English, and students say it's one of the most valuable parts of the course. If you are serious about reaching C1 fluency, then get ready, the Black Friday countdown has already started. And what's coming will surprise you, the biggest discount we have ever offered. Well, look at you, 4 full days of learning completed. Everything you've practiced is leading to the big finale. Day 5 is your review and your final test. You'll check your grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and conversation skills with quick quizzes and a full online exam inside the Consolidation Course. It's the perfect summary of how much you've learned in just 5 days. Before moving forward, make sure you access your Day 4 materials and listen to the full conversations again. This will help you remember everything more clearly. And don't forget, the Consolidation Course is completely free. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and grab your free materials below. See you in the next lesson. Take care, and bye for now.